Alright, we're trying that again. I think we're doing just a quick refresh of things. Let me know there in the chat if you type something. Does it pop up on screen? It's supposed to pop up on screen when you type for the full interactivity. So just let me know there. If you're back on the stream, just say hello, say a few syllables, and let's see if the screen appears, if your chat appears on the screen. We want that all working perfectly so that everyone can participate really well. On my end, I've got to check a couple of things as well. So if you're back on the stream, just say hello, and let's see if your words appear on the screen. And if that's the case, then we're ready to keep going. So you're back. It appeared on the screen, so okay, I guess we needed to do a little bit of a reset. I hope I don't have to do that too much. Hey, Justin, yes, I'm drafting right now. I was just resetting the stream to get it all working. Thank you so much for visiting. Hope you stick around for the draft plus the giveaway as well. So let me just check if all my settings are right. I had to do a quick reset, but I think we're good. So back to the stream, back to the draft. Okay, I'm gonna grab Farika's Libation because target opponent sacrifices a creature. What is not good about removal? So let's grab that. Next up, we have another Underworld Dreams. We already grabbed one. I don't think we need another. We can do the Binding of the Titans. So this will let me get stuff back from the graveyard. Or I could do the Omen of the Hunt, which lets me go get another land and do ramping. And then I can scry. The Cetizen Skirmisher's a 2/1. That whenever you cast an enchantment, it gets +1 until end of turn. That's just until end of turn. Yeah, the artwork on this set is pretty amazing. Look at this one right here, the Cetizen Skirmisher. Look, she's like jumping at you and her blade is ready to cut your throat out. And then all of the stars behind her is pretty amazing. So as for what I'm going to pick here, I'll probably go with the Omen. It's an enchantment. It's a flash enchantment. If I do it on my opponent's turn, I can bring in a new land. The land grab looks good. I'm going to go with that. The Binding, maybe eventually. And we've got one Underworld Dream. So let's grab that Omen. Amazing art on that. There's another Binding that no one wanted. We could do the Altar of Pantheon. That's the one that does devotion. I don't have a lot of devotion happening yet, but we're still only on pack 1. But that could be cool there, where all my devotion is increased, plus it's a mana rock. Add 1 mana of any color. If you control a god, a demigod, or a legendary enchantment, you gain 1 life. Wow, mana rocks do so much nowadays. There's another Plummet. There's another Get the Land. These are in common, so we'll probably see more of them, but I'm going to grab that altar, the altar, because of, devotion. I think increasing devotion, and this is a later pick, this is pick 10, I think it'll be a good play. And we can get another one of those omens later, because we're in the common range now. Over here we got the Moss Viper 1/1 Death Touch, sure. We have a 6/7 for 6 mana in the really long late game. I would want at least 1 copy of it, but a 1/1 Death Touch will also hold off my opponent. Let's ask the chat, should we do the 1/1 Death Touch or should we do the 6/7 for 6 mana? I think they're both valuable. Obviously you're going to smash face with that 6/7, although it has no evasion, and I'm ramping okay, and it's got a lot of devotion. But a 1/1 Death Touch could also be pretty valuable. So I'm thinking the 1/1 with Death Touch just to be able to hold off their 6/7. Take the bomb creature 6/7. Maybe, but if they then do some sort of kill spell on it, all my mana goes away because of that. But if I've got a 1/1, they might be just leaving that to the side, and it's just a 1/1. And maybe they'll attack me with a Death Touch creature. I mean, they'll attack me and I've got a Death Touch. I'm sure we're going to see some huge bomb creatures over and over. This is in the common slot. These are going to come back again. Let's grab the 1/1, and then we'll get another big creature later. And then nothing good here on my colors. So just grab these. Look at these irreverent revelers. They're totally wrecking the place. And then look at that, the lady down at the bottom. She's like going, no, my pottery. The art is amazing. And the flavor text, to some satyrs, only blasphemy is sacred. Okay, next. And then over here, nothing good again here. Let's grab that portent, and we got another satyr. Okay, well. Pack 2. Erebos' Intervention as the rare. Choose one. Target creature gets -X/-X, and you gain X life, or exile up to twice X target cards from graveyards. Seems pretty epic. If I do 1 black plus 3, 3 times 2 is 6. I can exile 6 cards from my opponent's graveyard. Or I can -3/-3 and a creature and gain X life. I'm probably going to grab that one. But let's see what else we have. In our colors of Golgari, we can also do Renata, Called to the Hunt, 4 mana, 0/3. Renata's power is equal to your devotion to green, so she'll be at least a 2/3. And I already have a little bit of other devotion, so she might get bigger. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1. That's cool. I'm going to grab her second, I think. I really want Erebos, I think, because it's the rare one. And what else in my colors? Underworld Charger, so you get a 3/3 horse. It cannot block for 3 mana, and if it escapes, it comes back as a 5/5. Okay, a 3/3 in the beginning, and when it comes back to life, it's a 5/5. That's the commons, so we'll wait for that. We've got the Hyrax Tower Scout again, 3/3, untap a creature, nice, and then another Viper. Okay, I'm going to grab the Erebos' Intervention. There's a lot of cool stuff there. The rare is cool. Cool art, of course. And then the flavor text, I bring a death none can escape. True. So let's grab that. Next pack over here. We've got a Final Death, exile target creature. Okay, we're going to grab that. Or Mire's Grasp, -3/-3 to a creature. Good. Mogis' Favors, okay. Scavenging Harpy, it's a 2/1 flyer. When it enters, exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. Cool as well. Citizen Skirmisher, 2/1. Constellation. Skola Grove Dancer, 2/2. Whenever a land card is put into your graveyard, you gain 1 life and put the top card and mill yourself. Okay, here I'm going to grab the Final Death because none of the rares or uncommons are in my colors. And a Final Death to the opponent's creatures is, I think, what we need. And then if this pack is left untouched, I might then grab the other removal, the Mire's Grasp. And such, yeah, let's get that Final Death. Wolf Willow Haven, Mired Grasp. It's a -3/-3 to a creature at a lower casting cost, yes. But then a permanent removal, yes, 5 mana, but who knows how long these games will go. I don't think we know just yet how long these games are going to go, so we'll see. Wolf Willow Haven, Enchant Land. Whenever Enchanted Land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional green. So more mana ramp, probably want that. Sacrifice this, create a 2/2 wolf. Okay, a little bit of mana ramp, cool. And then we've got the, hey everyone in the chat, how are you doing? We're going to do a giveaway very soon, so hopefully you stick around. I see more people coming to chat, so we've got more people coming to chat and giveaways, so that'll be more good. Discordant Piper, it's a 2/1. When it dies, create a goat. That's kind of hilarious. Funeral Rites, draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, fine. Hierophant, 3/3 Death Touch. Okay, so for the uncommons, let's grab that Wolf Willow Haven, because that'll, you just saw your notification, so you had to. Very cool, thank you. We're playing with the latest cards right now here. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for sponsoring me and giving me a fully loaded account. So I get to show off the latest cards to all of the VMC crew. You're all the VMC crew if you didn't know that. And we're also gonna have some giveaways and stuff. So tell your friends, say, hey, drop everything that you're doing. You know, you don't have to do your final exam. Come to Victor's chat room over here. You don't have to go to work at the moment. Come to VM Campus's YouTube channel and watch some cool magic and get some free stuff. Anyway, what else do we have here? In my colors, nothing there. Gift of Strength, +3/+3 and Reach. Ooh, Traveler's Amulet is back. Cool new art. Don't really need it for limited though. Fruit of Theros. Sorcery, target player loses 2 life. It's a little bit of a shock for the player. Oh, there's the Myers Grasp. Yeah, let's grab that Myers Grasp. -3/-3 to the enchantment to the opponent's creature. You love the new update art on that card. Yeah, look at that Traveler's Amulet art. We'll grab the Myers Grasp at the moment. The Myers-Briggs Grasp. Over here we've got the Elysian Caryatid. It's a 1/1 mana dork. And then the Aspect of Lamprey. Give your creature lifelink. And then opponent discards 2 cards. Oops. So I'm thinking either the Lamprey or the plant. Creature, plant. So either the Mana Dork or the Lifelinker plus discard 2 cards. The Aspect. Plus, it's got such freaky art that my opponent will auto-concede as soon as they see it. Look at that. And then the flavor text, some aspire to be mighty like the lion or the hydra. I am the parasite that feeds on them all. Pretty epic. As usual, knocking it out of the park with text. Let's see, there we go. There's the Nyxborn Colossus. So let's put in a big old bomb, 6/7 at the very top end. Makes a fun sound. Grim Physician, 1/1 for 1. Then there's the Charger, a 3/3 for 3, which cannot block. And then it comes back. It's an Evil Mage type of card. Yes, I think so. So we got the 1/1 that then theirs gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Or the 3/3 that comes back as a 5/5. Yeah, let's get the bigger creature. Actually, how is my low end? I got the Viper. Don't really have a lot of creatures going on yet, actually. Whoops, we've got to be on the lookout for those. Yeah, my creature count is very low right now. Okay, so let's be on the lookout for good creatures. So this is the upcoming set part of the War of the Spark. No, they don't do blocks anymore. Now it's all about like an individual set. So we had Throne of Eldraine, which was its own thing. Now we have Theros Beyond Death, this set, which is no connection to the previous set, except if you go all the way back to Theros from, 10 years ago. So creatures. Let's get some creatures here. A 2/2 for 2 whenever a land is put into your graveyard. I don't see that that's going to do a lot. This is going to be a 2/1 at all times, and if I play an enchantment, it gets +1 only until end of turn. Yeah, I don't love that. Let's get the 2/2 for 2, which does more stuff. Phalanx Tactics, there's another Charger. I guess we have to go for that because our colors. There's another Dancer or Skirmisher. We'll do one more for... And there's another Skirmisher no one wants. Then we've got the target player loses 2 life. Nothing good here. And nothing good here. Okay, third pack. Let's be on the lookout for a few more creatures and good spells, of course. Mantle of the Wolf. Enchantment. Creature gets +4/+4. When it enters, when it's put into the graveyard, create a 2/2 green. Okay, so it gives your creature 4/4, and if the creature dies or the enchantment dies, you get a 2/2. I guess it's okay, but let's see what else is here. In our colors, we have another Aspect of Lamprey, we have another Exile Creature. Inspire Awe. What's this one? 4 mana instant. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn, except combat damage that would be dealt by enchanted creatures. So it's a fog, but it doesn't work if the creature's an enchantment or has been enchanted. And I think in this format, there's going to be a lot of that running around. So I don't think that's a very good fog. You get a Scry 2. And then lastly, Relentless Pursuit, 3 mana sorcery. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. That we've already seen this one. So reveal cards and get something out of it. I'm not loving a lot of things here. Well, Final Death. Go with the rare, probably. Give your creature +4, and that'll be a little hard to deal with. And then if the creature gets killed, I still get a 2/2. Yeah, let's go with that. And then let's see if we get another exile card later on. Next up over here, Mirror Shield. The art on this is pretty amazing. It's the Gorgon herself looking at herself in Link's Mirror Shield, turning into a statue. So equipped creature gets +2. This one's the flavor text. I mean the flavor of this card is also amazing. Equipped creature gets +0/+2 and has hexproof. And whenever a creature with Death Touch blocks or becomes blocked by this creature, destroy that creature. So their Death Touch creatures get Death Touched back, and my creature gets a hexproof for an equipment of 2. So I kind of like that. We might do that. Besides that, we've got the Nyxborn Marauder. It's a 4/3 for 4 mana. Not that impressive. We've got another Mana Dork right here. We've got another Omen. Go get lands. We've got another Plummet. And we've got a Make Your Creatures Fly artifact. I don't know if there's a lot of Death Touch creatures running around, but at the very least making my creature stronger, +0/+2 and hexproof. Yeah, I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab this uncommon, and those other ones are common, so they'll probably wheel back, and we'll be able to later get some more Mana Dorks or whatever. So let's do a shield buffing thing. There's the Blight Breath again. That one's based on Devotion to Black. Mogus's Favor. There's the Omen again. Oh, what's this one? Citizen Petitioner, 2/2. When it enters, you gain life equal to your devotion to green. So it's a 2/2 for 3 that gives you more life. Let me think about that. If there's a lot of green going on, I can gain a lot of life, and I get a 2/2 to prolong the game. Or I can get a 3/2, and if I've got Devotion to Black, a creature gets -X. That's not amazing. And then the Favor, and then the Omen. Voracious Typhoon, it's a 4/4 for 4. Yeah, let's just grab that. We need more creatures, so a 4/4 for 4 that eventually can come back as a 7/7. Yeah, we don't quite need life. Let's grab a big creature. Enemy of Enlightenment, Demon, Enchantment Demon. It gets a -1 for each card in your opponent's hand. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player discards a card. So you mill yourself and the opponent, and then you may get with a 5/5 flyer. Kind of cool. Besides that, Grim Physician, Pursuit, Amulet. Let's grab that flyer. 5/5 flyer. Pharika's Spawn, a 3/4 Gorgon. It's at least a 3/4. Then when it dies and comes back, it comes back as a 5/6. And when it enters the battlefield escaped, each opponent sacrifices a non-Gorgon creature. It sacrifices 1 non-Gorgon. So it kills another one of their creatures that's not a Gorgon. And it comes back. Yeah, let's grab that. Then in green we have another Viper, 1/1 Death Touch. We have the 1/4 with Reach. Okay, I think I might get that. And whenever you Constellation, you gain 2 life. Let's grab this 1/4 with Reach. There's another Colossus there. Or the Thief. The Unblockable Thief. There's another Shield. There's another Big Boy. There's another Lamprey. Or the Fog that I didn't want. Aspect of a Lamprey. Yeah, having them discard. There's the Marauder. There's a Plummet. Okay, so what do we think right here, chat? We've got the Nyxborn Marauder, a 4/3, or the Omen of the Hunt, which gets me a land, or the Plummet. I think I'd go with the 4/3, even though it's not amazing, but this is like later on in the game. Pick 10. A 4/3, the Plummet, it's got a vote. Yeah, there might be like a lot of flyers to deal with, so that's a good insurance. We get back here to gain 2 life. I mean, gain some life off of this, or a 2/2. I guess let's do that 2/2 there. And then the Grim Physician, I'm fine with that. Escape Velocity, sure. And then the Portent of Betrayal. Okay, cool. So we'll keep crafting this deck in one moment. Let's change gears a little bit. Let's stop to pause to say, once again, thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for providing me with a Theros Beyond deck card. As you can see here by the message right there, sponsored. Thank you so much for that, Wizards of the Coast. They've provided this for me. It's very cool to have that done. And what we will also do at this point is do a Crack-a-Pack and give away some cards. So we've got a few people in the chat there. If you are in the chat and you'd like to win some cards here, now is the time to do it. So here's how we're going to do this. It's the Crack-a-Pack hype. So here's how we're going to do the win stuff. We're going to go over here to the card camera. So a booster pack of Magic has 15 cards, and we've got the commons and then uncommons and the rare, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up and reveal all of the commons, and then we're going to have the contest to who will win all of the commons. I will mail you all of the commons that are found here. Then on the next hour, we're going to reveal then all the uncommons. And whoever wins that contest will get all the uncommons. I'll mail you those. And then we will finally reveal the rare, or mythic rare, and then I guess the ancillary card, which will be a land probably. And then that person can win that particular one. Is that a cool way to do this contest, perhaps? People can win these at those intervals. Our first interval this hour will be you will win all of the commons of this booster pack. Everyone like that? Raise your hand if you like that. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to crack open all of the commons and uncommons, and then we'll give them away. So let's switch back over here. So the way I'll do this is I'm gonna open it on the camera here, but then I'm gonna separate them off camera, so only I will see what's coming up. And I'm not gonna cheat, of course. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count up to. I'm just gonna go into. Well, I guess we can do it this way. You won't really be able to see too much, right? I'm just gonna reveal here until we get to the uncommon, and then we'll stop right there. So there's the first uncommon right there. So over there, is going to be the rest. I'll have Chandra looking out for them over there. Over there is going to be the rest of the of these cards, and we have these that are all commons. So I'm going to reveal what all of these are, and then we're going to do the contest to see who wins. So I think I'm going to have to adjust my focus right here. Let's see. Here's my focus. Configure that. I need to lock the focus so that it doesn't get all weird. Let's see, right here. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too long on them, but here's all the commons. Humbler of Mortals, it's a 5/5 in green. And we've got Font of Returns, it's an enchantment. Sacrifice it, returns creatures. And we've got the Aerial Formation, it's an instant with Strive. I've never heard of that before. Strive. Aerial Formation costs whatever more to cast for each target beyond the first. Okay, so you add this to more creatures. Any number of target creatures gets +1 against flying. Okay, so you make your creatures fly. Magma Spray, it's a 1, deals 2 damage to a creature, which then exile it, so it's a shock but exiles. Then we've got Eagle of the Watch. This is Flying Vigilance 2/1 for 3. Then we've got the Cast into Darkness, 2 mana, enchantment, gets -2/-0, and cannot block. And then we have, oh, look at that, the Oresco Swiftclaw. I think this is the first printing of that little guy, 3/1 cat. Then we've got the Triton Shore Stalker, 1 blue for 1/1, cannot be blocked. Okay, 1/1 unblockable. Then we've got the Ravenous Lucro, what is this? Lucrocata. Ravenous Lucrocata. It's a beast. 2/4, 4 mana with Monstrous. This can become +3/+3, so that'll be a 5/7. It starts off as a 2/4 and becomes a 5/7. And then we've got the Font of Ire. 2 mana enchantment, sacrifice this. It deals 5 damage to target player. So those are all of the uncommons right there. If you're just joining in on the chat, someone will have a chance to win all of these uncommons, and then later on all of the commons, and then all of the rares. So the way we're going to do this to win the uncommons is we're going to use the advanced random number generator that I have here, which is roll the die, and then the person closest to the number wins the cards. So if you're there in the chat and you want to win some cards, go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 20, and I'll actually put it right now in the chat right here. To win, pick between 1 and 20 now. Okay, so we've got a couple of people. Let me switch it back over like this. Let's switch it over like this for a moment. So if you're just joining in the chat, we've got a giveaway going on right now. You will be able to win this grip of cards. I just opened up a booster pack, a real-life booster pack of Journey into Nyx, and I'm giving away all of the commons and then uncommons and then the rare. And right now we're doing the common. So if you're just joining there in the chat, pick a number between 1 and 20, and then we'll check what the random number generator generates, and then we will give those away. So we've got 2 votes so far, 2 picks so far. And if anyone else is there also in the chat, you want to put in your vote for the number. You want to put your pick in so that you can win and have a chance. But I'll shut down the picking in just a moment, and then we'll roll the die and see who gets it. So we'll continue with the game in just a moment. I'll just rearrange it like this also. Let's go for the random number generator. Going once, going twice. So I am going to call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Voting closed. If you didn't get your number in time, I cannot count it. So let's do the random number generator. We already have 16 and we have 11. Let's roll it and see what we get. That is a 15. 15 is close to 16. So that means Stevie Roeder wins the common cards right there. Very nice. So you got all of those cards there that I just revealed. I'm going to put it in my note file over here. You're going to save me on shipping and handling because I'll just give them to you in person next time. So let's see here. Pack 1 commons. That's Stevie. So pack 1 commons. Great. I'm going to make a note of that. I'm going to put the card over there, setting it aside. Why the shocked face? So on YouTube it looks like a scared face instead of a shocked face, I guess. Yeah, each kind of app shows it slightly different, doesn't it? So actually, let me also change my music. I'm kind of getting tired of this weird hyper music. So let's go over here to epic music. So yeah, they need to make all of those. They need to make all of those consistent. Okay, let's get back to the gameplay. Let me just get all of this going on. So congratulations there. You got that. And on the next hour or so, we will do the next reveals of the next ones. So yeah, let's get back to this. Now, one thing I forgot to do as I'm drafting here is we need to pick cool sleeves and stuff. So these are the sleeves I currently have. Ooh, how about the cool Liliana sleeve? But we can also go to the store and we can go get sleeves here. Are there any cool sleeves? We can get the lightning bolt. We can get the cryptic command. Let's get Cryptic Command, even though this is not a blue deck at all. Check it out right there. You hover over it and she's got all this power. She's like saying, nope, you shall not pass. So let's resume that. Keep working on that deck. And number one important thing is to change our sleeves. So now we've got a brand new sleeve. Okay, so let me look at it this way. I'm going to take out all of these cards that are not in my colors. And there aren't that many, which is good. But it seems that there were some like leftover red cards. Looks like there were some leftover red cards that don't work in this deck. Why do I still have mountains? What else is red? Just taking a quick look here. Do I have anything else that's red, or did the algorithm just didn't remove it? Now remember, this is going to be best of 3, so we can put our sideboard cards in the sideboard. You know, I'm so used to playing the regular best of 1 that there's no chance for sideboards. I wish though we can move the things that I definitely don't want into another folder. But anyway, here... Okay, so... Oops. So we're dealing with Golgari colors. Here we go. Okay, so we have 52 cards, 17 creatures. Okay, so we're gonna basically need to keep all of our creatures. Or go down to 1, actually, 16 creatures, and then non-creatures. As we look at this, this way. So we've got at 6 mana, a 5/5 flyer. 6 mana. We have 2 6/7s. Again, I don't know how fast or slow this format will be. I sort of feel like we don't really need to cut at the high end yet, after maybe we play at least once, because maybe we're just going to be extending these games with so much escape stuff happening. I bet these games will last a while. So for the moment, I might not remove that 2 of those 6/7s yet. We've got the Final Death, Pharika's Spawn, yes. The Typhon, yes. Pelucranos, yes. We might not need so many Aspect of Lampreys. We'll see in a moment. Mantle of the Wolf, that's that +4 and gives you a wolf. The 3 drops are the biggest spot. Nexus Warden, Cetesian Petitioner, the 1/4 flyer, Inevitable End, keep. Libation, kill their creature, keep. Underworld Dreams, we'll see. Hydra's Growth, I like that. Omen of the Hunt, yep. The Altar, which increases devotion, but I don't think I have very many other things that care about devotion, so might remove that. A Thief, a Skirmisher, a 2/2, Myers Grasp, yes. Plummet, okay, this is definitely, I'm keeping it in the deck, of course, but it's a sideboard, so taking out those plummets. Mana ramp here. The shield, maybe I don't really need the shield too much. Well, it's in the sideboard. I can pull it back in if the opponent has a lot of Death Touch, so let's put that. Grim Physician, Moss Viper, Fruit of Tizarus. Probably remove that. Deal 2 damage to the opponent. I bet there's going to be a lot of life going on, so just to do 2 damage, and then you have to later pay 4 to do 2 damage. Not loving it. Mystic Repeal, yeah, that's the one that does fun things. The Intervention, yeah. Okay, well, that was not a lot to really cut of non-creatures yet. I guess on the regular creatures, I don't love that Skola Gravedancer. Or that Skirmisher. I don't like this, that this Constellation is until end of turn. How many enchantments are you really going to play in one turn? So the 1 creature to get me down to 16 creatures will be that. Besides that, I've got 4 instants, 2 artifacts, 14 enchantments, which are also auras and so forth, and then lands. So we need to cut almost 7 non-creatures to get to what we need. Okay, this is going to be a little tough. So let's look at that again. The Mystic Repeal, put target enchantment on the bottom of their library. Yeah, like if they've got their own enemy of Enlightenment, that's an enchantment creature. Send it back to their library. So keep that. We've got the Intervention. That's the one that I can pay X mana. Something gets -X, I gain X life, or exile stuff from their graveyard. Gaining you life. This will take out 1 creature and gave me some amount of life. Perhaps 3 or 4. I doubt that I'll have enough mana to take out their 6/7 unless it's already been weakened. And so it's kind of too much to do a creature removal. With life gain, not amazing. But then, so I gotta vote for keep it. But then the exile stuff from graveyards, X twice. Okay, that I like that part. So let's keep that. Besides that, Myers Grasp, we need removal. Keep that. Wolf Haven. This is the one that ramps your land. So maybe I'll keep the land ramp instead of the Omen of the Hunt. 3 mana to go get a land. 3 mana to go get a land versus versus 3 mana versus 2 mana to ramp. So I'm gonna keep the lower cost one. I'm gonna keep the Haven, which gives you more mana, but it's only mana that is green, but it's lower cost, and then later I can make a 2/2. Yeah, the Omen for 3 mana. Yeah, let's drop that. Where is the music? After I switched over to this other music, then we don't get any cool music. Let's go with some upbeat music. Okay. Miresgrass, Wolf's Haven, Underworld Charger, Nexus Warden, Petitioner, Familiar, Inevitable End, yep, Libation, Creature Removal. I'm sort of thinking that this Underworld Dream is going to go because you need triple black, and all it's really doing is damaging them one at a time, and I feel that there's going to be a lot of easy life gain in this set. So I don't know if we ping them at one at a time. I don't think there's multiple card draws going on too much in this set, so it's gonna hurt them for one. Yeah, triple black enchantment, so that's gone. Hydra's Growth, maybe not that, even though the promise of this is that my creature will get amazing and epic. It'll keep growing and growing. Maybe come back to that. So again, I'm not doing a lot of devotion, so I guess I'm going to drop the Altar of the Pantheon because that just affects devotion. It's a mana rock, but the main idea is that it talks about devotion, so let's drop that for the moment and then think about bringing it back. Spawn, Typhon, Aspect of Lamprey. Yeah, I think I'm going to drop the Lamprey because it makes the mill. But there's a lot, I mean, discard from the hand, but there's a lot going on from bring back from graveyards, so you sort of don't want to fill their graveyards. So let's drop those Lampreys. Hey Keeb, I see you there in the chat. Sorry I didn't say hi before. I was just so engrossed with that. You just missed the giveaway. Hopefully you stick around for the next giveaway. I am giving away so I'm giving away some cards, some IRL cards. That'll be coming up soon enough. So welcome to everyone that's either in the YouTube or in the Twitch. Everyone's here having a good time. So why didn't your message appear on my chat system? Very weird. Okay. Mantle of the Wolf. Oh yeah, I would think maybe keep the Hydra's Growth instead of the Mantle, because that's 4 mana to give it 4/4, whereas the Mantle will just make it grow and grow and grow past the 4/4, and it's 3 mana. Although when the Mantle is removed, when the Mantle is removed, you get a Wolf. We're at 42 cards, and you know I'm often doing 42 cards. It makes 2 wolves. Did I read that wrong? You put it into the graveyard, create 2 2/2s. Okay. Yeah, very good actually. So 4 mana for 2 2/2s, plus your creature gets +4. So we can keep that, I suppose, and then 42 cards in total. Drop 1 Colossus. I'm at 16 creatures, and that'll drop down to 15. I don't have a lot in the really high end of creatures. I have a 3/4. I have a 4/4. I have a 6/6. At the 5 drops, or 4 drops. Yeah, it doesn't do much except be impressive, so let's try that then. 41 cards. I think that's doable. The last thing that I'll do here is change my lands. We can get the Theros lands, right? Set Theros type land. Does that work? Type land. Set Theros. Show me the lands. Does it not let me get the Theros lands? Let me just check something else here on the regular card viewer. If I go with lands, set Theros. What about uncollected? So these are not redeemable with wildcards. Okay, I guess I can't get the cool lands yet. Yeah, I guess I can't get the cool lands. Oh well. Let's get into the game. Let's play our first match over here. How's everyone doing in the chat? Hopefully you are seeing some cool new cards. And then we'll see them right here. So we're battling another opponent here. And Mire's Grasp, Libation, Creature. So it's kind of slow.